What up, YouTube? It is your man, King Howie, coming at y'all with another video before I head out of town for this foolishness. Running some errands right quick. Shout out to my boy Lamont, always taking care of me when I be going on all these crazy trips. I got them box of donuts for y'all, man. I'm gonna stay true to my word. This video is to him. This is about the Minnesota Vikings. As much as I hate to do this, I gotta give it up for the Minnesota Vikings, man. I mean, solid team, and they doing it with a quarterback that most people would consider to be not elite. The Minnesota Vikings have came a long way with putting this team together. I mean, who would ever thought that getting rid of AP would be a blessing in disguise? This defense is incredible. I mean, tough team to beat. That new stadium that they built, it's a tough place to. It's going to be a tough place to win at. Latavius Murray falls into the perfect offensive line that fits him. Like, I could honestly say that I like watching the Vikings play. I really do. I really like watching them play. I mean, this team has went through the coach having eye surgery to, I forget the last coach they had. What is his name? Damn, I forget his name. But they got rid of his ass and brought in Zimmerman. I gotta give it to Zimmerman. To me, he should be coach of the year. It's a toss-up between him and the Rams coach, but I think Zimmerman should be considered as coach of the year. I mean, dealing with the whole Teddy Bridgewater injury that he suffered in practice a year ago, to going through the whole Sam Bradford fiasco, and then him getting hurt and he hasn't returned, to Case Keenum. Then they lose Delvin Cook. They draft pick. They get Latavius Murray. And they just, defense is incredible. Probably, I think they're one of the top five secondaries in the league. I know they up there against versus the run. I know they don't really let teams run on them. It's hard to throw on them. They just solid. They 3 and out. That's what teams do when you play against the Vikings. Of course, they're in the NFC North Division, and they earned it. To me, the Vikings earned it. There's no way you could look at it. I know some Packer fans Brian, I know you're probably gonna watch this and you're like, what the hell is this? But hey, man, I gotta give it to the Vikings, man. I mean, this team has, from the missed field goal with Walsh, they've been going to the playoffs. To when we played them in the playoffs, that one year when they had Joe Webb, like, as they quarterback. This team has been battle tested, man. Like, I'm not sleeping on the Vikings no more. I mean, they're one of those teams that they kind of like the Falcons. They've been getting to the playoffs, or having strong finishes, or they lose in the playoffs, and they just go overlooked until you wake up one day and they playing in the Super Bowl. And I'm not gonna say they going to the Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl is being played in their home stadium this year. If that's not something to fight for, I don't know what to tell you. If I'm the Vikings right now, I'm trying to go to the Super Bowl. That's what I'm trying to do. You know how much home field advantage that would be if the Vikings went to the Super Bowl? Of course, we hypothetically speaking, we know that there's still talented teams in the NFC. You still got the Eagles, who have been another shocking. Well, I wouldn't say shocking. I mean, the talent was always there. But, they're always being talked about more than the Vikings have. The Vikings don't even get mentioned. They kind of like the Browns get talked about more than the Vikings do. Jacksonville been getting talked about more than the Vikings do. The Vikings, this is what you kind of want. To be a Super Bowl team, you kind of want to be that under the radar, people see you winning games. That's kind of like what the Packers did. The Packers was like under the radar. People didn't really know about us that much. Who's this Aaron Rodgers guy? He's having an incredible season, and then boom, we in the Super Bowl beating the Steelers. So this is kind of like what you want, man. That team that people just really like, it's the Vikings, and then all of a sudden you see them hoisting up a goddamn Lombardi, and all of them Skol fans gonna be screaming all through the damn ear with that fucking Viking horn going off. So, I don't know, man. Congratulations to the Vikings, man. Well-deserved season. I mean, you guys, that team has been through a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Excuse my language. So, hey. Still a lot of football left to be played. I think this is week 13, but now this is just the closing out party for the season. Much respect to the Vikings. Lamar, you thought I was gonna get on here and shit on y'all, but nah, man. Much respect to y'all, man. Y'all deserve the NFC North Division, man. Y'all deserve the title. Who knows how that game might have went if Aaron Rodgers wouldn't have got hurt. Probably would have been a close game. So far, being in that stadium, we are 0-2 in the Vikings' new stadium, which is unfortunate because we usually shit on people when they open up their brand new stadiums. We kind of shit on them like, this is neutral territory. But unfortunately, the Vikings made that a hard place to win at, and I could see if I'm Zimmerman, I would keep Case Keenum as the starting quarterback. I don't give a damn how healthy Teddy Bridgewater is looking, even though Zimmerman wants Teddy Bridgewater to be the starting quarterback because I believe that was his pick in the draft, and that's his guy. But don't do no 49er shit, switching up the quarterbacks at the wrong time, and don't do that. Just stick with the game plan. Keep going on with what you got going. It's a formula that's working. And I'm sorry, Brian, but I gotta say this, Todd. Good luck to the Vikings. I know y'all probably sitting there, Aaron Rodgers is coming back. He's at practice, man. He's coming back. We're going to run the table. No, we not. Not with this shitty-ass defense and this piss-poor draft class that the Packers keep bringing in every season after every season. You know what I'm saying? Remember this name. Remember this. With the 28th pick in the 2017 draft, the Green Bay Packers select Kenny Clark. Remember that, Packer fans. That's the kind of picks we making in the draft. Kenny Clark.